2018 Kawasaki Voyager VN1700. Just got off the highway, doing an ECU follow-up. About 80 miles an hour for good 14-15 miles. The temperature pretty much stayed way below where it used to. I used to get all the way up to the hot, averaging about 36.9 miles to gallon. I don't know how accurate that is. It was up to about 37 for a little while. Been sitting there idling for about 2 minutes just to see if the heat would go up. Again, the temperature is staying good. The pipes, the bike is definitely still warm, nowhere near as warm as it was. As you can tell, it's about 75 degrees. I'm still riding with shorts on. Midsummer, there was no way I could ride with shorts on. Even late in the fall, the bike just put off way too much heat. But right now, so far so good. Power-wise, plenty of power. Like I said, I was riding about 80, 85 miles an hour. It definitely had another 10, 15 mile an hour in it. My Hayabusa, I had no problems riding 200 miles an hour. This thing just doesn't feel safe to me. Above 80, 85, it starts getting a little bit weird in the front just because it's not made to go that fast. But power-wise, it gets there fast. I'll do some videos while riding if they're not too bad. I don't have my GoPro with me today, so I'm doing this off my iPhone. Video quality is definitely not there. Really shaky on the videos. But I'm going to take it down the boulevard now. The beach will definitely let me know whether or not it's going to heat up or not. I'll go get stuck in traffic and see what happens after we come off the highway. Sorry about the hand in front of the camera there. It's super bright out today, and I can't. All right, I thought I'd throw the GoPro in here. So I've kind of edited the video. At the end of the video, it's going to say that I didn't put in the GoPro footage. I just went back out, got the GoPro, and figured I'd do some GoPro footage. I'm going to fast forward through it so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but you can keep an eye on the gauges, see where the temperature's riding, see what the average mile per gallon is, all that good stuff like that. Again, 75 degrees, sunny, pretty nice day out. I apologize still for the wobbliness. I've got like 10 pieces on here to get this GoPro to where it's at. But you can't really see over the dashboard if I don't do it this way. So basically I wanted you to be able to see where I was going, traffic, and speeds and everything at one time. But again, it's going to wobble a little bit more than I would like it to. But it still beats the iPhone footage I took earlier. The middle of March, not much traffic out right now. Summertime, this gets a lot worse. Alright, we're coming up on the pavilion here. Well, it used to be the pavilion. Now it's just a big park. Probably leave the audio on for a little bit. I won't fast forward through this section. Again, this is pretty much, I'm going to go down about half the boulevard. I'm not going to go from one end to the other, but I'll go through the pavilion area. Basically 10, 15, 20 miles an hour, so you can keep an eye on the heat, keep an eye on the engine idle. Again, I'm quite happy with everything. Idle staying down, heat staying way down, no problems in the RPMs. I haven't really got stuck in traffic though, so we're going to try to see what happens. And again, it's still early in the spring. I'm not going to run into a lot of traffic down here, but they'll definitely make more of this stop and go stuff. Another thing, if you're new to this bike, these bikes are heavy. I'm just a bigger person, so I like a bigger bike. I would not recommend this bike unless you plan on traveling. I don't travel a lot. This is more of what I normally do. I stay off the beach most of the time, just because I don't want to get run over. There's a lot of country places around here to ride. And I'm also going to do a set of videos this summer, basically showing you how to get around traffic at Myrtle Beach. So when you get down here on vacation, I'll show you some secret back ways the locals take to get in and out of traffic. Especially if you're on a bike. You get on a bike, you know as well as I do, you get stuck on this boulevard in the summertime, it's hot. Sometimes the bike's running hot, and you just got to get out of the traffic. So we're going to do a video this summer. I'm basically going to come down here in the busiest part and show you how to get around town. And there's the Atlantic Ocean. As you can see, even from March, it's a little bit busy here, not too bad. It'll definitely pick up by the middle of summer. Another thing in this state, South Carolina, pedestrians have the right of way. So basically, if they walk out in front of you, you have to stop no matter where they're at. So if you see someone crossing the road, stop. There's a lot of cops on bikes, cops on foot, cops on scooters, cops on segways, and they will write you tickets for not allowing people to cross the road. There's the slingshot and the super sky wheel. Scooters galore down here. There's scooter rental places, go-kart rental places, scooters all over the place down here. I'll probably do another video also of the local bars. The beach house there is not too bad. There's a couple places that will give you free parking if you go to them to eat. And I'll also go over a couple of hotels. Where to stay and where definitely to not stay. There's definitely some not so nice places in Myrtle Beach, and there's some places that are a little bit better off. Prices to meet everyone's budget too. And we're on 16th Avenue now. By the time you get to 16th Avenue, you're technically out of the pavilion area, you're out of the high traffic area. There's nothing else really down through here to look at besides hotels and ocean. There's a nice little stretch down here at the end. You can cut on over a little bit closer to the beach. A little more scenic view. Summertime, if you come down on Memorial Day Bike Week, they will reroute this to one direction only. So basically you can only go one way. Once you get on the boulevard, you can't get off the boulevard. You've got to drive from one end to the other end of the boulevard. You come down for Harley Week and they don't separate it. A lot of problems with some racial issues down here, people complaining about redirecting the traffic. But if you come down for both weeks, I ride both weeks. I have no problems riding on either one. It's actually not as bad as people make it out to be. But the crotch rockets do tend to do a lot more damage to the streets than the Harleys. You come down there, there's people doing donuts in the middle of the road, just basically tearing the beach to pieces. Now this is a back road I'm going to take back. If you jump over onto here, during the summertime these will have one-way only, or they'll have local traffic only, but you can cut down just about any of these side roads or any of these back roads and get out of traffic. So you're still only going to go 20 miles an hour, but you will go a consistent 20 miles an hour. This will give you time to cool your bike off, get out of traffic, and if your hand's cramping up from riding the clutch, they'll give you a chance to loosen up your hand a little bit. Now every one of these has stop signs on them. In the summertime there's usually people waiting to get to the beach, but there's usually enough traffic that people will let you go across. And again, we're just on the same road, or we're not on the same road of course, we're one road back, going back the opposite direction we just came. I'm going to go down another block here, we're going to jump back out onto the, technically the main boulevard. There's a ton of construction down here also. Boulevard, they put all the power lines underground down here for the most part. The motels have been redone. They've torn down a lot of the old motels, put up a lot of new motels, cleaned up the area quite a bit. At least around the pavilion area, the other end of the town. Still kind of shabby, but they're getting there. Excuse me. Been there yet, that's supposed to be pretty good. Most of the pancake places down here, it doesn't matter which one you go to. You're probably better off just going to IHOP, Denny's, something like that. It's all about the same. Over on Kings Highway, there is a place called Grandma's Kitchen. It's pretty good, but in the summertime, you're lucky to get in there. Super packed. Attractions down here have been here for years and years and years. There's a haunted house here. If you're under 10, it's probably okay. Over 10, stay away. The Ripley's, believe it or not, museum's not too bad. Family Fun Center's a good place for arcade games. Tons of beachwear stores, places to shop, and lots of scenery down here. Again, back to the heat, as you can see, temperature gauge staying down low where it should be. Bike is not overheating, I'm not hot at all. You still feel some heat come off the pipes, but nothing like it was. We're back by the pavilion again. Again, the pavilion's completely gone. There's a volleyball court on the left-hand side there. That's usually busy during the summertime. The park, this is where they had the Carolina Music Fest. Tons of people down here in the summertime for that. Again, beachwear stores everywhere. To save your time in some beachwear stores, every beachwear store is almost exactly the same. It may be in different places, but everything's in the same store. Just gotta look for it. Haven't been in a beachwear store. I've lived here 19 years. It's probably been 18 years since I've been in one. Pizzeria, parking galore. Summertime, there's people out here just waving you into the parking lots. They're anywhere from $5 to $15 a day, depending on where you go. Myrtle Beach is now meter enforced everywhere. So after like March the 1st, you have to pay for meters or pay for parking. They will give you tickets galore if you don't. So make sure you bring some change for the meter. If you park by one of the motels or down one of the side public accesses, there's usually a meter there with a credit card scanner, so you can scan your credit card and actually pay with your credit card for several hours at a time. When I come down, I usually park a couple streets over. The boulevard's usually packed. You can't find any parking spots on the boulevard. You jump a couple streets back, you can get parking. You just got to make sure you GPS your car so you know where it's at. And do not park in the motel parking lots without a slip. They will tow your car away. Tow fees out here is about $150 to get towed. So make sure you stay away from those. Unfortunately for me, I've got a terrible back and it's starting to hurt, so I'm going to jump off the boulevard here in a minute. Again, I'll do some more videos this summer of the boulevard. Not to mention that truck in front of me is killing my throat. Bad carburetor apparently. So I'm going to jump another side street here. And again, if you look at some of the buildings around here, there's a lot of houses down here. But there's also a lot of low-income housing on these back roads. And most of these places you want to avoid in the summertime. Take 10th Avenue here, which is also Mr. Joe White Avenue. Now this will take you over to close to Broadway at the beach. You can go down to Oak Street. There's a Top Golf over this way. A lot of other things you can spend your time over. The aquarium's over this way. So there's a lot of reasons to jump off of Kings Highway. Again, I'll do like a little summer tour and take you to the hot spots this summer. Weather stays nice. I don't have to work tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow even. Highway 17 Business and 10th Avenue. Another one of those places where someone will run you over if you're not careful. If you want on 501, you've got to make a 3-lane merger here. It's not so bad on a bike, but you got to watch the cars in the summertime because nobody knows where they're going. Probably going to fast forward this next section again. Basically, we're back to 501 heading back towards my house. I'm going to jump up on Highway 31 though, and we'll get up some speed. I either won't talk to her or fast forward to her, I'm not sure which, but once we get up there, I'll figure it out. show you 2 or 3 ways to get out of that traffic, or at least get you moving further ahead. One thing, I don't know if you noticed, but I've got my GoPro plugged in down here. I did another video where I installed this. Took a very bit, basically bored a hole in the fairing and mounted that. But it comes in awesome. When you're charging your iPhone, I usually have my phone mounted right here, not the GoPro. And I've also got a GoPro mount down on my crash bar, and I can feed that underneath the fairing there and power the GoPro from the side also. Once I get back, I'll show you this ridiculous contraption I've got to record this video with. And there it is. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how it stayed on there, but suction cup to the tank and 20 pieces. I've definitely got to get something if I'm going to keep doing that. Again, normally I would either use the front and rear cams, but since I was trying to demonstrate the gauges so everyone could see where the shift points were, the RPMs, the heat, that's why I built that contraption with the pieces and parts I had. Again, overall, extremely happy with the ECU upgrade from Ivan's. Would do it again in a heartbeat. If I bought another bike, any other bikes I buy in the future, I would be pulling the ECU straight out and sending them him to start with. Hope everyone liked the video. Hope it wasn't too long. Please click like and subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, keep an eye out. Either tomorrow, maybe the next few days, I'm going to start doing some videos on either local attractions, maybe places that actual locals go to. Places for tourists to avoid. And then like I said, this summer I'm going to work on some videos. I'm not sure I'm going to do them yet, about how to get in and out of Myrtle Beach and around Myrtle Beach without getting stuck.